This one here had a pretty good sized hole, but usually on the other side there's usually not much, but always on the downhill side you got a pretty good sized hole. So we'll get them all filled in here. Get them all filled in here, make them look decent. This one down here is taking a lot more work. Dad crushed concrete down here years ago and never smoothed it out. And then this water was running over, so we ended up with a giant mud hole down here. So we ended up with a big mud hole. So this one's definitely taking more work than the rest of them. It's shaping up. Well, I can't say that we're done with that project, but we did a pretty good effort at it. We leveled out all the gravel piles, smoothed everything out as best we could. We need to go back and do a little smoothing on some dirt, because where the cows go around the pond there, they got it all washboarded, but we don't need crushed concrete all down in there. But we did a good job for the most part. Now we're gonna go, since everyone is here and everyone is off, we were gonna go do Thanksgiving next week, was what the plan was. But since everyone is here and off, we decided to move it up, and we have a butt ton of extra food because there's so much extra food we can't eat it all. So we're gonna go do some celebrating, and before the funeral and after the funeral, and all that good stuff, and then we'll move on back to our lives. And try to deal with what we can deal with and see what we can get done. So I gotta catch up on Dad's checkbook, and now we got a lot of extra bills that's on top of that, and it's gonna be a learning experience. I mean, my dad taught me how to do taxes the way he does taxes. I mean, we still take them to a tax person, but Dad taught me how to do the things that he does. So I already get the gist. So we'll pick that up along with all his bills and stuff, and complete out the end of the year, and we'll have it all. Hopefully we'll get it all figured out. We got a lot to do. But anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. Leave a comment. We always answer the comments back, even if it's just a, like and a heart. If you'd asked a question, we've tried our best to answer it. A lot of times Dad would do that. Dad would go back and try to answer the questions. Sometimes he would do it on one phone, and sometimes he'd do it on another phone, and it would come up as two different people. It would come up as his name or Mom's name. So, there's a bunch of times he answered back. But anyways, if y'all want to see Dad, go back and watch the old videos. He isn't in a lot of the more recent ones, but he's in them. A long time ago, I got Dad to join in on this channel because it's kind of boring if it's just me telling y'all what Dad did all the time. So it's like, Dad, you know, just make a little bit of a clip and tell him what you're doing, you know. You know, he got obsessed there for a while. He was videoing rabbits for a while, and I'm sure a lot of people tuned out during those times. All we wanted to do was video rabbits, and you couldn't even see the rabbits. But anyways, other people said they love them. A bunch of crazy people over here in the bushes. Other people said they love watching Dad on YouTube, and he was their favorite, and that's all good. You know, everybody likes somebody different. You know, you don't like me, that's fine too. But anyways, y'all, we don't know what to tell you right now. We run out of stuff to talk about. But anyways, catch y'all later. Well, y'all, rained this evening, and all my hay customers canceled, so I didn't get nothing done. It's good and dark now. And old Quantico over here is sending up the flares. There goes a new one. He just sent a new one up there. Flares on the parachute. They shoot them up in the air, and then they float back down. You wouldn't know that that's like 2 miles or more away. It looks like it's right over top the field, the pasture land down there. But it's well over 2 miles away down there. Wherever they're at, there goes another one up. Yep. Look at that stuff all my life. Obviously they want to do a little something tonight. Out there running around in the dark. Somebody send them up and keep sending them up. There'll be another one here in about 2 seconds, because those two are going down hard. You see all kinds of lights over there flashing in that direction. I wish my camera did it justice. But anyways, we're gonna go home. Catch y'all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. November 23rd. We sitting here at the barn having breakfast, waiting on somebody to show up to load some hay. And they ought to be here fairly soon. But anyways, that's what we're getting started on this morning. It's like cold out here. It's like 40 degrees and the wind blowing. It ain't warm. And it rained last night. And all these hay customers were supposed to show up last night, and they all canceled. So we're back at it this morning. If they don't show up, we're gonna go find something to do. Cold out here. I got a feeling today might be a short day until the sun comes out. But this wind out here is cold. We might be putting some hay out to the cows, loading hay bales, finding somewhere else to get warm. shed here a little bit since we're waiting on that guy to come back. And my 55 with a brand new starter, I went to start it, and the starter wouldn't disengage. Go down here and hook it up to the Manure spreader, but the starter wouldn't disengage. So that'll burn up a starter real quick if you don't know what happened. So we'll go down here and hook this up. Need to bring that skid loader up here next to the electric box since it's winter, because we don't need it way down here where it's not going to be able to get a cord to it. Need to get to hauling some poop. Need to get this big fluffy bed pack cleaned up and out of here. Do a little cleanup while we're waiting on the guy to show up. Do a little clean and organize. Still got a bunch of stuff over there, plus the trash to get rid of. Try and make some room here in the middle so we park a skid loader and some tractors here in the middle, and have some room. And so this winter we can get the electric cords to the thing, so we don't have to you know, tear up nothing or have to string it all the way through the shed down there. So that's the plan right now. Just try to find things to throw away and clean up in here. Been wanting to do this for a long time, but you know, it's always something else to do. So harvester, he don't know what he's doing, but he's trying. Just always something. But anyways, we sold 16 hay bales this morning. Fella come and got 2 loads, and that stuff might be valuable, at least that other stuff, but it's all trash either way. She's just piling stuff on top. Kind of defeats the purpose of what I was trying to do, but anyways.
That's me.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright. At least somebody around here does, because I don't know what I'm doing. I just do stuff. And hopefully I don't have to go back and do it again too many times. Anyway, that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, I loaded up the spreader with just the stuff that was laying on the floor. He threw some more in there. We'll take it out here and give it a whirl and get rid of it. Still worried about eating grass, not worried about eating hay. It's cold out here, so I figure I better give them some. Put the rock down around the waters, and them cows will smush it in, and what we're supposed to do. got some good grass over here. I might open up the next gate and let them come over here for a little while. But I need to go over here and work on a fence as soon as I get a chance. I don't need them getting in with the neighbor's cows. This right here is the spot in the fence we need to pull up. You can see it. We need to pull the wire up and nail it. Right here. Over those 4 posts. Because that's where they were getting across right there. We gotta pull that up and nail it. Otherwise, the rest of this fence is pretty good. I need to bring a loader out here, do some scraping. I see the other day my uncle come haul manure. I see where he spread it. He put it all over here, which is all good. Other than a few pieces of plastic laying out here. So the cows got in through the wall, knocked the boards down, and ate like a whole bunch of bales on the backside, which I've already told you all about. But Emily and Harvester's over here separating out the string from the all the hay on the ground, where the cows walked on it and trampled the bales down and ate them. It's kind of funny. You go through this transition of being a dairy farmer. You need all these tractors and all this stuff. Well, then you get to be a beef farmer. You realize you didn't need nowhere near as much stuff, but you still think you need all these tractors, but in reality you don't. Then you get out here in the wintertime like this, and you run a whole farm like this on 2 tractors and 2 to 3 tractors, you know, or skid loader. You run a whole farm like this on 2 or 3 tractors and a skid loader most of the time. Now, when it comes to making hay, well, we already proved that we could use this little tractor right here to do almost everything except bush hog, cut hay down, and whatever else. I mean, we can bush hog with this little tractor, but you know, you're not going to come out here and do a great big field like this. So you need about a 100 horsepower tractor to do some real bush hogging. 75 to 100 horsepower. And when it comes to pulling the disc bind, you need about a 75 to 100 horsepower to pull a disc bind. You know, if you're pulling like a 10-foot model or something like that. But we got that 13-foot model, which is pretty heavy. So, you know, you can pull it with 100 horsepower, but you probably ought to be pulling it with about 130, at least. Unless you got any real hills, then you got to start matching. You know, that's all on flat ground. If you got some real hills, you got to start matching your tractor weight to your implement weight. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a ditch. Things that run through your head while you're out here hauling manure. Emily and Harvester out here cleaning up all this tape that we put up all around all these electric fences. Cleaning up all this tape. get rid of it. And we put around all these electric fences so that nobody drove through our electric fences during the candlelight vigil. So she's out here in this cold weather doing that. But that'd be one more thing not to have to do later. Maybe tomorrow the wind will stop blowing and we can actually have a nice day and find something else to do. We're making progress. We need to clean all that up. But he's working down through there now. Finally, after all these years, finally getting over here to get that lane cleaned out. We've cleaned all the other ones out, but we just ain't cleaned that one out yet. Well, the wind picked up and the sun went away. They did come back out, but it's just too cold now. So we're gonna grab the mail, drop the mail off, go find something to eat, grab the bills. Thanks for watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Follow us on Facebook. That's where we post our normal stuff. And we'll catch you later.